Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Mazi, Asorok is in panic. The president has conveyed federal executive council meeting twice. He conveyed it on Monday and he also conveyed it on Tuesday because there are rumors and allegations that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze will meet with the Burkinafaso Prime Minister Ibrahim Traore over the possible exit of the people out of the Nigeria, and the president has conveyed the track meeting twice in 1 week. Mazi, what do you think of this, sir?
Yeah, what is going on now is actually what played out in 1967 to 1970 when all the francophones, French-speaking countries in Africa, actually backed Biafra emancipation. Yes, Cotonou, which is the Republic of Benin, you have Biafra market there. The kind of love they have for Biafrans. You are talking about Cameroon. The kind of love they have for Biafra, even though that Goa ceded Bakassi to them, they still align with Biafra during the war. Then you talk about Burkina Faso, they like Biafra because they speak French, and the French actually backed Biafra during the war. Then again, the Senegalese, they like Biafra, their president then aligned with Ojukwu. Then you have the Cote d'Ivoire, Ivorians, Ivory Coast, then they backed Ojukwu to the level that they are the one that accepted Ojukwu. Immediately they ceased fire in 1970. Felix Boigny, the then president of Ivory Coast, yes, allowed Ojukwu. He called him my son and allowed Ojukwu for 10 years, from 1970 to 1983. That was 13 good years. They play along with Biafra during the war. So that's why Orabueze is trying to consult all these francophones, French-speaking African countries to make sure we align with them for emancipation easily of Biafra nation. That's why Orabueze is spreading Biafran tentacles all over the French-speaking African countries to make sure that Biafra is not standing alone. Come what may, no matter consultation or confrontation Bola Ahmed Tinubu is having currently, Biafra has come, and Ngozi has succeeded on clipping the wings of Nigeria, the wings of Tinubu administration, and there is nothing Bayo Ononuga could do about it. Jalake can never ever outplay Orabueze and the rest of the Biafran, components of Biafran cabinets. They are faster, they are more intelligent, they are more educated, they are more tutored than Nigerian, people's, let me say, the public office holder currently in Tinubu government. Because why? All they know in this current administration of Tinubu is chop, 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 I chop, 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 chop. I gain this, I lose that, I will gain that, I will acquire that. That's why they left their official duties, what they should have done in their various public offices, doing another thing, all in favor of their what? Families. Out of selfish interest. I'm reacting this because I know that Traore, the Burkina president, head of states, has actually understood the game that Nigeria has been playing against the igbos over the years. Especially, you see what transpired between Traore and the ECOWAS chairman, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yeah. Still, Traore outsmarted all of them, and even withstood and they escaped over for something assassination, which I know that ECOWAS countries, member nations, they have hand in it, all the assassination attempt on that young man, but I know that God is with him.
But yeah, Kwazi, I was even about to ask you this. Before you made mention of Bayo on nnamdikanu, he said that Ngozi Orabueze is always reaching out to losers, and then that's it. Biafra lost during Ojukwu. Biafra lost. That was how he put it. He said Biafra lost. In the days of Nwazirike, champion Biafra, he sold out Biafra. nnamdikanu is cleaning up in detention, and NEPA, as said by Biafra, that NEPA too is in Biafra. He said the next now that he said Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is always meeting out with losers, and no amount of propaganda that the president will watch the Igbos exit to one Nigeria, and then one Nigeria has come to stay.
Foul. That is a statement from a man that eats and dine with wicked men. Bible calls them worthless men. I said this is a statement that comes from a man that wines and dines with worthless men. His name, that man name is Bayo Ononoga. He talks so tough. He was the one that said America could not do anything to Nigeria. Nigeria enjoys sovereignty as an immunity. That America cannot tell Nigeria what to do. Bayo Ononoga, don't worry. Don't deny your statements. We will know who are losers and who are winners. Whether Burkina Faso that is growing fast on agricultural irrigations, mechanization, agricultural development faster than Nigeria. How many farmland has Nigeria as a country cultivated in southwest, in southeast, the whole northern regions, south geopolitical zone? None, zero. A small country like Ivory Coast has gone far on development of agriculture, both subsistence, mechanized and commercial. And you are there running your mouth at Rock. Buy on Onoga, listen and listen good. When America comes after your statement, don't run. But your understanding and the assimilation of Biafran nation of a thing actually indicates how far Yoruba man has gone to ignore Fulani's incursion. Fulani incursion into southwest, south, everywhere, all over the regions of Nigeria has come. And you, Bayo Ononoga, must say another thing, another time, when it comes to you. Because I know that Fulani is all over southwest, in their forests, and they are running your mouth at Asurok. When you speak finish at Asurok, won't you come back to southwest? Where are you going to stay? Is it in your village or Lagos? I'm telling you, ignorance is it. You are very, very ignorant. Speaking out of absolute ignominy. You don't know what you are saying because you are there. Government is paying your bills. You are not. The whole responsibility of your children and family and your marriage are being taken care of by government of the day. That's why he does not know the pain of ignominy. Ignominy has been knocking on your door for a very long time. You will see it happen when Biafra exists in Nigeria. We are going to know who are the losers, who are the winners. We are going to hold you by your speech.
Mazi, that's the political, sir. Last one, sir. Now, for me, do you think that Burkina Faso can form that coalition for the Igbos to exist now? I don't think that coalition can work between Burkina Faso. And I don't think Ibrahim Traore will be the most hatred prime minister in this West Africa.
If he allows the Igbos.
Yes,
if he allows the Igbos, yes, if he aligns with Igbos, at least it means he's trying to align with Biafra as a country. And if it happens so, it means that the dreams of all the French-speaking West African countries have come true. Why? Senegal loves Biafra. The kind of love they showered on Biafra during the war, it has no equal. The Ivorians, they love Biafra. The kind of love Baba Felix Boigny, the then Ivorian president, showered on Biafrans in the 1960s to 70s to the level of accepting Ojukwu's asylum in Cote d'Ivoire, it has no equal. If Nigeria actually try to play their big brother's role in West Africa, actually they are going to fall like a pack of cards. And Nigeria has fallen, and it keeps on falling. Burkina Faso is playing along with the youngest prince of Africa that is coming so rapidly as rapid as rain fall with wind. They are going to play along with Biafra. Burkina Faso will be happy. Senegal will be happier. I can see Cameroon celebrating. What about Gabon? They are French-speaking Africa in the east, and they will be celebrating and praising God. All the French-speaking West Africa, they are going to parley well and make sure that Burkina Faso grows. With that kind of international pact and treaty they've entered with Biafra, nothing is going to happen if Burkina Faso allies with Biafra It can only leave us celebrating in this part of the world. Because why? The eagle has landed.
The Eagles are landed. Thank you, Mazi, for your wonderful time, and thank you for always coming out to hear your views. Thank you so much, sir.
You are welcome.
Aisha Yusufu has tasked Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors, stop blaming government. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property.
Yes.
So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, I mean the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it still has power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't this men don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be what? Electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. Do you agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC.
The reason why they've lost
You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in the position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports that result was changed in the RF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure? Why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too? Because the people cannot always be be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy, and when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy is by what? By what? By inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say on government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. When people are saying that, you are seeing that as because the governor. Can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for nnamdikanu, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure that. Police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the Southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the Southeast can do?
Thank you very much. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi Nnamdikanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
Buhari,
he could not
Buhari is different. See,
so,
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what? Overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanese in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him your conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has breed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the South?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing nnamdikanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Celeb released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of the sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, South-Eastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
South-Eastern Governor Forum should at least make moves to meet with the president.
Yes.
To put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing, and then we are not in support of all this killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.